Ooh, but I wanted Tucker instead. I mean, honestly, I like Tucker dangerous. I like dangerous things. I like it all chopped up like this in little bits and bites for me, GPT. I appreciate it.
So here's a fact worth remembering. If you want to think clearly, if you want to make wise decisions, you have to use clear and precise language. Here's another fact. If, by contrast, you want to brainwash and control an entire population, then the first thing you do is ban clear language and substitute it with propaganda, that is, nonsensical chunks of words glued together for political effect. In 2 sentences, that's our entire current political landscape. The left understands it, the right does not. Consider the term people of color. Now, that's a phrase that would have seemed mildly offensive
any horse,
20
any
years
horse.
ago, kind of an ugly term.
Here's no
and yet now it's mandatory at every level of our society.
Defines what that is.
What does it
Field
mean
theory.
exactly? What is a person of color? Well, it's anyone who isn't white, which is to say it's
and it would be common sense because sometimes
population.
the feeds and speeds
So you have to ask yourself, how
a
exactly
little
is this
out
a
on that number.
Category? What does a Polynesian tuna
up or
fisherman
down,
have
not
in common
just
with
bad.
a Bolivian
Sometimes
cocoa
you just
farmer or a
weird about
foundry
it. Like
worker
every
in
time you're
Central
around
China,
black,
or
it's
for that
like
matter
can't be
with
around
Kamala
black people for
Harris.
lots of reasons, dude. It's not
Well,
because
not
you're
really
racist, because
anything,
you're a fucking
except that they're
snowflake and
not
they're gonna
white.
mug you.
That's a pretty ominous way to define a huge group of people if you think about it. In fact,
Yes,
it's a racist
that is,
way
which brings
to
back to
define
X.
a huge group of people.
I will mug you for
Everyone
marshmallows.
who's white is not the same, and
get that
only an
marshmallow.
entitled white liberal could believe otherwise. No normal
Elon,
person could ever think
Get
that.
that nickel kid.
So let's stop using the phrase. Let's not participate. Don't use the term people of color. This is the crudest kind
Tell me
of
how to play the
propaganda
fucking game over there,
designed
dark
to
web. You
divide
can go
the country
sit
by
on it.
race. So
Fucking
don't
meet
say
me in
it.
the middle. You want to know how
What
to
do you
play the
replace it
fucking
with? If
game.
you're white, what do you call people who don't look like you? Well, if they're citizens of this
I'll be
country,
happy to
maybe you
take
call
that
them
infrastructure barrel,
Americans,
and I will
because
be
that's
the
what they
monkey
actually are.
in Newsom's
Hey, Sean
desk.
Hannity here. Hey,
dumbasses.
click here to subscribe.